My first World Championship experience was a two-leg event between Hobart and New York, and I was lucky enough to win the first leg comfortably. But once the match moved to New York, to the champions' home court, the match became a lot tighter, and I probably made a few kind of what I would call young man mistakes, and I took it a bit easier because I had a big lead. Did not take my preparation terribly seriously, and I almost got into a bit of trouble on the first day where I went 3 sets to love down, and there were 250 New Yorkers screaming very loudly in my face, and I'll never forget that experience. But I luckily pulled the 4th set out that day, 6-love, and I read on Twitter the other day that I've managed to win the 4th set in every World Championship match I've played on the first day. So that was the one that really started that run off. Only a few weeks to go now till Newport World Championship 2016. Finally, been a long preparation for this kind of event. I finally know who I'm playing now. Camden Riviere has successfully won through to the title match. So many congrats to him, and we've had great matches in the past, and I don't see any reason why this won't be another fantastic match. My own preparation's been going very well. Unlike 2 years ago, I'm injury-free and hitting the ball as well as I can remember. So in terms of preparation, I couldn't be in a better place, and I'm really looking forward to getting there and getting on with it. So this is the second time in a row I've played Camden in the World Championship. 2 years ago in Melbourne, we had an absolute ripper of a match, which I was lucky to get through on the 3rd day. This time around, we're back in the US. We're on Camden's home court. So, it works in his favour in some ways, in that obviously he plays there all day, every day, and so knows the court inside out. But then, quite often these things build pressure on yourself when you've got your home crowd there. There's a lot of expectation on your shoulders. And so, it'll be interesting to see how he handles it. But I'm just hoping to breeze in and play as well as I can and get a result. I think even though, in a couple of weeks' time, I've got my 48th birthday, playing World Championship number 13, it hasn't diminished my hunger for a result in any way. I do prepare very seriously for this. And then from there, my goal is to be competitive in the match. And then once I'm competitive, I think that my kind of real sport instinct is kind of going to kick in and take over. And I'm a hard man to put down once I'm in the match.